They don't cross the street, so you'd think they cross the street if they drop their seats and they're right next to the road. You think they get to cross the road by water and then start on the other side of the road, and has only ever been a handful documented on the other side of the road. Just wants to be on this side of the road, only wants to be in the first 10 meters of the road, and that's that. They just sit in the first 10 meters up the road. That's where the bulk of the population is.
And they just stay there.
And they just stay there.
Huh.
This plant is nothing but a mystery.
That's why I like it.
As we have a project that comes up here, whether it's a thinning or burning project or we're trying to do maintenance on the road, we need to consider what the impacts will be to the plant. You know, that can be very difficult to do when it occurs on such a very tight strip of habitat right so close to the road. Anything you do on the road is you potentially have an impact there.
That's the biggest problem, that this is a two-way road, even though down there it says it's a one-way road. But you know, what are you going to do? How are you going to get up? How are you going to get down? There's no regulation about that. People are warned that they can run into somebody, literally, but that doesn't keep anybody out. So it doesn't impact like hundreds of plants at the time, but it's a few at the time, and it's a few every year. And if you have that few plants, it's kind of a slow decline. It's definitely an impact that can't be overlooked. I mean, rumors have it that there used to be thousands of plants. It's not rocket science, okay? You can fix this. If they can't put posts all the way along, they could make this a one-way and put a traffic light during that 6 months or so that they're open. You know, one of those standard that they have in construction, you know. That's how you would keep people from driving over the plants. Yeah, there. See, there's obviously driven over plants. It flowers and then it dies. It flowers, sets seeds, and then it dies. And then it returns from the seed bank and it grows these rosettes. And we think the rosettes, they can live from anywhere between 1 to up to 8 years is our understanding. In general, the plant is considered biennial. So the rosettes come up 1 year and then it flowers the following year. But we need to have a better understanding and follow the rosettes around by tagging them individually.
Education is good to help people to learn about a species, and as they learn about it, they want to protect it. And so, you know, educating people that it's here, it's something that we don't be picking the flowers, for one. We don't want folks to come out here and, you know, they're pretty and pick them and put them on their picnic tables or whatever. So to take photos of them, not to take the actual plant away from here, and then just enjoy that it's part of the diversity out here in the forest. We have a wide variety of plants and animals, and you know, this is a good example of one where this diversity is here and we don't have this plant anywhere else. And so it's really important to do what we can to protect that diversity, both in this canyon and across the forest.
We don't know to what degree the overall decline of the plant is maybe related to climate change as well. And so yes, we can look at our data, and there's some better years and then there's some real bad years. But overall, when you put a trend line through, it's definitely declining. If there's one big fire in here, we could possibly completely lose this population. I would be more inclined to think that this population would be lost than it would be improved if this place burned, based on what I've seen so far, because I just don't have real evidence that it's disturbance adaptive. Just because a plant can grow next to the road doesn't make it disturbance adaptive. If a bear feeds from a trash can, that doesn't make it ideal habitat, okay, but it works for the bear, right? At the time. So these plants persist, they keep growing here on the roadside because seeds keep landing there, but that still means they're not thriving if they get run over or even producing seeds. Those plants are lost.